All right, everybody, look who showed up. Look who showed up. This is Z-Shark from Las Vegas, and he just did he's on an adventure motorcycle trip. Where have you traveled from?
I've traveled from Las Vegas all through the backcountry of Idaho. It was pretty much 1,000 miles all off-road. I mapped out. A place called Butler Maps does a back route discovery map. Then I worked my way up into Canada, British Columbia, through the Yukon territories, up into Alaska, all the way to Prudhoe Bay.
Wow.
Pretty much as far north as you can go on a road. And back down to Fairbanks and worked my way back down the coast to here, to Seattle and through Oregon.
How's your bike running? Any breakdowns? Any mechanical failures, or everything was pretty much smooth sailing for you?
Pretty much, besides my own doing, I did a little maintenance in Fairbanks, changed the oil, and of course I lube the chain probably at least every other day, if not every day. I try to clean the chain and keep that going, because that's something that's really taken a lot of wear and tear, checking the oil. But I did clean the air filter, and I left a towel in the air filter box because I didn't want dust to get in there, and I got distracted when I was putting it back together, and shock towel got into the throttle body. No damage or anything, but it took a while to get it out and stuff. Other than that, I've had just a small radiator leak. I patched it up with some JB Weld, and it's not leaking at all now, so definitely good enough to get it home, and then maybe I'll take it apart and maybe get it welded by a professional. But and my tachometer stopped working a little bit through the trip. But everything else works. All the warning, the fuel lights, the mileage, and everything else seems to be working just fine. So it's not crucial that I get it looked at right away. But overall, it's a great bike. It's as far as an adventure bike, it's light. If you get into any technical terrain, it's still even loaded up with bags. It's very easy to maneuver and stuff. So that's why I chose this bike. I may suffer a little bit of comfort on the road at highway speeds, but when the going gets tough, it's more than capable of doing its job. I mean, I've had to do a little bit of improvements to make it a long-distance adventure bike, like the fairing. You see it provides a lot more wind protection, creates more of a pocket, so you're not constantly getting beat up by the wind. The extra fuel tanks is very important, because the stock tank, it would only get about 100 miles before you'd run out. Now I can get anywhere from 240 to 300 miles on all three tanks. Upgraded seat for comfort. The racks for the soft bags to fit on. Those are basically the most important things in making this a long distance bike. But I'm very happy with it. I can do more miles than I thought I could do on this thing, and it's worked out great.
Awesome. Right on. What kind of words of encouragement would you give others that would like to do a motorcycle trip like this? You mentioned, I know you told me you had a little bit of hesitancy about, maybe talking yourself out of doing this trip. And what words of wisdom, piece of advice would you want to offer people?
Yeah, that's a great point. I've wanted to talk myself out of it and say I didn't know enough about my bike if it breaks down, or just a lot of different things, just reasons why not to instead of reasons why to. And I would say even in remote areas that I was, there's people that are going to want to help. Not that you should rely on those people solely. I mean, prepare for the worst and what's that saying? Prepare for the worst and expect the best.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Just do it. Take small trips. I mean, you don't have to do a huge cross country or around the world trip on your first time out. Just take a dabble in it, and if it's something you want to do, go for it. Just go for it. You'll figure it out along the way, or someone will show you how.
There he is. There's the man himself, Mike.
Looking forward to it.
What do you?
Be a great day.
Should be a great day. So here's our machines. Mike rented this Grizzly from Full Throttle ATV Rentals. I think they gave us a pretty good deal, don't you think?
Real personable guy, yeah, very friendly. Gave us some extra time, threw in the trailer for us. So yeah,
threw in the
so
trailer.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, threw in this trailer. Gave us an hour of lead time to get out to the dunes, get our stuff together, which worked out pretty good. So that's the setup. More to come, guys. Stay tuned. So what's your first impressions, Mike, of the Oregon dunes?
Man, it's just great that you can just ride on the beach like this. I don't know any other place, like maybe besides like Daytona Beach, and I don't even know if they allow you know, quads and stuff like that. I know you can drive your car, but how cool is it just to be able to feel the ocean breeze and rip right down the beach like this? It's quite a unique experience. Loving it.
So Mike is breaking down camp. He's moving on to the next destination. What was your experience of being in Florence here, Florence, Oregon?
Florence is a great little town. Yeah, it's nice. It's a lot cooler than I thought it would be. You know, for summertime, for average temperatures to be in the 60s, and then a little chilly at night, but just layered up a little bit in the tent. It was really nice. Nice, fresh ocean air. It's a good place. I like it. I can see why you stay.
So you just got a quarter dome, an REI quarter dome tent, a T3. Pretty happy with this tent?
I am. Yeah, it packs up pretty small for being a 3-person tent. It's probably a little bigger than what I need, you know, for a motorcycle traveler, but you know, I really wouldn't save much size going down to a 2-man. And you never know when you need a 3-man tent.
How is it held up in the wind? The wind and the rain?
I haven't experienced much rain on this trip, but I have been in the rain. As long as you keep your rain fly, usually once a year, my rain fly, I try to wash it, and then I put a rain repellent on it. Just
okay.
To keep it fresh with the rain repellent. And the wind, it's great. I experienced probably 45 miles an hour winds one night up in Alaska. And it was blowing it around quite a bit. I thought it was gonna blow over, but it didn't. It ended up holding up true. So it's a good tent.
Would you recommend it to other outdoor enthusiasts?
I would. Yeah. Yep, I would. It's a good brand, REI, and plus their REI has many stores around the U.S. if you ever have problems with it. But I haven't had any rips, tears, or anything. It sets up. It was a little tricky learning how to set it up, but once you kind of figure it out, I can set it up, tear it down. It's another glorious day, fun, adventure, and opportunity. As sad as it is to leave West Coast Roller here in this beautiful town of Florence, these wheels ain't going to turn by themselves. We're going to keep on going south and slowly make our way back into the hot desert, but lots of sights and places to see along the way. Yeah, that's what we're doing today.
All right, everyone, say goodbye to Mike. The adventure continues, he says.
The adventure continues.
Where are you going tonight?
With the great suggestion of you, we're going to follow the 101 as long as we can and try not to ride off the road while I'm looking at beautiful oceans and beaches along the way. And then maybe find a nice state campground or a nice free place to pitch the tent and wake up to another beautiful morning of opportunity. So.
Awesome. All right, brother. Thanks for coming by, man, and visiting. It's been real fun letting you check out my stomping grounds here.
There are no goodbyes. It's just till next time.
It's till next time. All right. Take care.